We'll round up from the BBC Sports Centre, and who's there for us? It's Chris. Hello.
Hello, Maxine. Good afternoon. The best one-day batsman in the world just got even better. I mean, how long would it take you to score a century? It took South Africa's A.B. de Villiers just 31 balls, the fastest one-day international century ever. The former England captain Michael Vaughan has taken to social media already to call it absolutely incredible and to praise the South African captain as a cricketing god, playing some outrageous shots. The South African captain mixed power with finesse, but it was mainly power against the West Indies. That was one of 16 sixes in his innings. He got to his half-century off just 16 balls. That was a record until he got his second half-century off 15 balls. Now, with such a repertoire of shots, the West Indies couldn't stop him reaching his 100 off that 31-ball mark. It beats the previous record of 100 off 36 balls by the New Zealand all-rounder Corey Anderson. South Africa making 439 for 2 in their 50 overs. Manchester City play Arsenal at 4 o'clock in the Premier League. City will be playing catch-up with Chelsea. Chelsea are 5 points clear at the top after their 5-0 win over Swansea on Saturday. One match already underway at Upton Park. It's West Ham against Hull. Very little time gone in that match. No surprise, it's 0-0. Gary Stahl was the surprise winner of the Abu Dhabi golf tournament. Now, before the final round began, Martin Kaymer appeared to be on the cusp of winning his 4th tournament title there, starting with a 6-stroke lead. And all was going well for him until a double bogey at 9, and then this. A triple bogey at the 13th. Unusual errors from the two-time major winner, who usually leads well from the front. It left the Frenchman, Stahl, who's ranked 357th in the world, he's just 22 as well, in the lead. And he held his nerve to tap in for the biggest win of his career by far. Rory McIlroy finishing second in the end, 1 shot back. But look at Stahl here. You almost think he doesn't know what to do with the trophy. He's just not used to winning. OK, the Australian golfer Robert Allenby. Now, you usually see him like that, but he's had a rough time of it in Hawaii this weekend. After missing the cut at the US PGA Tour Sony Open, he says he was kidnapped from a bar in Hawaii, robbed and beaten before being dumped in a park. He thinks he may have been drugged before he was taken from the bar on Friday. He said afterwards, "I didn't think I'd survive that one." Lindsey Vonn has equalled the record of overall World Cup wins. The 2010 Olympic champion, who's been beset with injury problems recently, recorded her 62nd victory in the women's downhill in Italy. Vonn equals the record of the Austrian Anne-Marie Moise-Prol, the most successful female alpine skier, who did her winning during the 1970s. The race, due to take place on Saturday, was postponed due to heavy snowfall. Vonn was only 10th in Friday's downhill, but found her form. And it comes after a run of bad luck. She arrived in Europe without her bags after they were lost in transit. But look, does she care about her bags now? No, she doesn't. England's 3-time squash world champion Nick Matthew overcame a challenging encounter with compatriot Darryl Selby to move into the second round of the Tournament of Champions in New York. Matthew, who won the tournament in 2012, was tested early on before earning a hard-fought 3-1 victory. The 3rd seed will now face Egypt's Omar Moussa. OK, that's all your sport for now. You can keep up to date with all those stories at our website. You'll find that in the usual place. But for now, that's all the sport. We'll be back a little later for you.
Thank you very much. We'll see you later.